Games are coming thick and fast with all the competitions that we're in, and we're starting to struggle with fatigue and injuries. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 15 of our Director of Football Challenge. Fearless Foxes here on Reesy FC, and of course we are managing Leicester City, and as I just mentioned, we're struggling a little bit with form because of injuries and fatigue. Cup competitions, we're doing quite well. Europa League, we're top of the group. We've progressed to the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, but Premier League form isn't great. We've lost 3 out of the last 4. Let's show you the schedule then to show you exactly what has been going on since you was with us for that shock defeat to Blackburn Rovers last time out. Let's have a look then. So immediately after that game, that week we played Sevilla away in Europe, and we got a last minute equaliser, 93rd minute goal from Kelechi Iheanacho out there. Got us a very good point to keep us unbeaten in the Europa League. We then played Fulham away on the following Sunday. Iheanacho on the score sheet again. He's scoring a couple of goals, old Kelechi. He scored one of Leicester's 2. And we come away with all the points at Craven Cottage. A good victory there. But then it was another shock one. We played Leeds at home, and this was very disappointing indeed. We was 2-0 up in this game, and we just, I don't know, we went 2-0 up just after the break as well. And we was absolutely cruising the game, and then Leeds just come at us and just hit us for 6. No idea what happened. We just completely hit the self-destruct button. There was no excuse of Europe because it come off the back of a 2-week break. So quite frankly, no idea what happened there. It was just one of those days at the office. That was 2 Premier League defeats in a row at home. Actually, it's 3 because we lost to Is it 3? No, we lost to Manchester City away. So 2 Premier League defeats at home in a row. Not ideal, but we sorted that out in Europe. We played at home to FC Thingamabob because I don't know how to pronounce that still. We won 4-0. Very, very good performance indeed. It was Jamie Vardy getting 2 goals. Florentino Luis and Harvey Barnes played a strong team there because we wanted to make sure we got points on the board. We struggled last year in Europe, and we needed a solid 3 points in that game. We then faced Brighton away, and again it was a disappointing one. Trossard run us ragged. Did he score both? He did score both. He run us ragged in that game. Jamie Vardy gave us it was a great start to the game. 5 minutes in, Trossard scored. We replied well in the 6th minute, but ultimately we had a lot of chances second half, but Brighton picked us off, and it was the Trossard show, if I'm honest. He really caused us a lot of issues. But then we faced Arsenal in the EFL 4th round, and we completely changed the side. It's saying it was a 4-3-3. I'm telling you now, it wasn't. If we look at the shape, does it give you the shape at the end of the game? Well, it wasn't that shape at all. We actually played a 3 at the back here. We played, who else? St. Jago was a part of the 3 at the back. Thomas, and I think it was Justin. Yeah, showing Justin on the left wing. Justin played with Thomas as wing backs. The midfield 3 was Chowdhury, Louise and Ndidi. Pratt kind of played in the number 10 around here where I'm moving the cursor, and Iheanacho played slightly on the left up front. First half it was tight. We was 2-0 down. Wasn't great. There's a bit of a dodgy penalty as well in there. Chowdhury bringing down, I think he brought down Pepe, who then went on to score the goal from the penalty spot. But we changed it up at half time to a 4-2-4. A 4-4-2 diamond, and it worked an absolute treat. Iheanacho getting himself 2 goals. Vlasic and Thomas also on the score sheet. Who knew Thomas was a great free kick taker? He scored an absolute peach for a free kick. He's got a 13 rating of free kicks as well, so he is going to be on free kicks, or one of them on the list anyway. He's about 4th or 5th down in the pecking order, but at least we know we've got someone else who can score a wonder free kick. We've also made his development. He was constantly tired when we played him. We basically had him set because I didn't expect him to play too much. Had him set to be available for the under-23s for 90 minutes each week. So when we was actually playing him, he was very tired quite quickly. So we fixed that now. He is not available for them, only until he's match fit. But when he is match fit, which I think he currently is, he won't have anything to do with the under-23. So solely, he is a Leicester player. And what it does help us with is Tomiyasu can now have a little rest because we can put Justin on at right back and Thomas in at left back now. Now we've fixed the fitness issues of Luke Thomas. He's a very good young player, and I intend to use him as much as I can. Let's head across to the table then. This is where we lay currently. We're very low down in the pecking order. We're currently 11th. 13 points from 9 games. Just silly defeats in there, isn't it? But we have 2 games in hand over everybody else in the league, apart from Villa and Forest, who we played today. But if we win them 2 games, of course, 19 points, that'll put us up into the top 6 again. I don't know why we're a couple of games behind. Maybe it's because of Europe and the Carabao Cup, but then other teams will also have Europe as well, so I don't know why we've only played 9. It is what it is. At least we've got games in hand to try and recover some points and get us up back into the European places. If we have a look at the other the Europa League group as well, we're currently top of that group, 4 points clear of third place Seville, which is great. We do have to play Seville at home as well in the final game, I believe, of the campaign. Hopefully we'll have it wrapped up by then, but we'll see how it goes. We've got a 3-point lead over Stade Rennais, and FC Thingamabob are bottom with 1 point, but still got a chance of actually qualifying, albeit their goal difference isn't too great after we beat them 4-0 at home. In the Carabao Cup, you can see over here, the draw for the quarter-final has been made, and we've got Wolves away. And I mean, it's quite a winnable tournament in my opinion. It's not important at all. We've reached the quarter-final, which the board wanted us to. Barnsley versus Manchester United, Sheffield United versus Manchester City, Wolves versus Leicester, Coventry versus Chelsea. I mean, if we can get Coventry in the semi-final, that would be amazing. M69 derby. Hopefully we could stuff them in the semi-final and get ourselves through to the final. It would be nice to add the Carabao Cup to the list and add it to the FA Cup win from last season, but it isn't a priority. That's why I did completely rotate the side. The side retired. I was happy to do it against Arsenal, and the character of the squad is great, considering we turned it around and won the game 4-2. Let's get straight into today's game then. We have got Nottingham Forest, East Midlands rivals, bragging rights here, although if they do beat us, we've still got the bragging rights because of our recent history. Nottingham Forest are struggling at the minute in the bottom 3, albeit they're only 6 points behind us, so that tells you we need to start winning a few games, but this is how we've gone then. As you can see, the match load is looking a little bit better. A couple of heavies on there for Louise and Ndidi, but other than that, that was looking terrible about a week ago, so it's good we managed to rotate the side. But here goes Schmeichel in goal, Justin back at left back, Soinchu, Fofana, Tomiyasu, and Ndidi and Luis are the 2 holding midfielders. Barnes and Vlasic out wide. We've put Vlasic on a more attacking role today because we've got to go at Forest today, in my opinion. Trying something different. Now, Brendan tried this recently in Europe and it didn't work against Slavia Prague, but I have put Tielemans in the number 10 role because I needed to get Luis some game time with Ndidi. I know they got heavy on there, but I need them to play together as well. And Luis is a great deep lying playmaker, so we are going to put Tielemans up there. If all goes pear-shaped, we've got Pratt to come on, we've got Perez to come on, we've got players in the midfield area that we can rotate around. We might even switch to the 4-2-4, the 4-4-2 diamond. I keep wanting to call it 4-2-4, the 4-4-2 diamond, Dan. So we're going to submit that. We've put our OIs on a few of their players, Joe Lolly, Harry Arter, Luke Freeman, because they look quite dangerous, to be fair to them. It's a championship squad on paper, but they have got a couple of good individual players that can influence the game. So what we're going to do, we're going to pump the fist a little bit, and we're going to say, get the media off your backs, boys, because they have been on the backs of the players the last couple of days from Premier League performances. But we're underway here at the King Power Stadium, Leicester versus Nottingham Forest. Hopefully it's not a repeat of the Blackburn performance where we have all the chances and then Forest will hit us on the break like Blackburn did. And Blackburn defended very well that game, but we need an early goal here, I think, just to make sure of no late drama nerves, shall we say. The longer it goes on, Forest will build in confidence, and that's not what we need at all. Yates on the ball now for Nottingham Forest. Back to Worrell. They're playing the ball around quite nicely. They look quite confident for a team that are in the bottom 3, but DaCosta's through here. Is surely Justin's going to get there first, and he does. Plays it back to Kasper Schmeichel. Schmeichel playing it into Fofana. Florentino Luis. Fofana got a full rest in the League Cup during the week. It was a fantastic win. It's kind of a shame. It was a great game. It's kind of a shame it wasn't on camera. It wasn't a part of the episode, but it would have been too much. And this is a terrible start. Nuno DaCosta has scored for Nottingham Forest. He runs over to the Forest fans. What is it with us in the Premier League at the minute? I don't understand. We're not dealing. With cup competitions doing well. Premier League, very iffy indeed. Given the ball away poorly. I think it was Tielemans actually who gave the ball away. DaCosta, great strike. I think maybe Soinchu could have closed him down a bit better than that. But it's a good start for Nottingham Forest. And the East Midlands derby hasn't got off to a good start for us, has it? We are going to encourage the boys a little bit. Not going to get mad at them just yet. But it is a bad start. We might be switching up tactics at half-time already. 20 minutes gone. Leicester 0, Forest 1. Come on, boys. As it stands, of course, we're the only team playing. Arsenal and Leeds played earlier in the game. A win for us. I mean, I was just about to work it out, but I couldn't see. That was a bad challenge from Harvey Barnes. Is that going to be a red card? It is. It looked like a bad challenge the way Barnes went down. And now Forest are down to 10 men. Jules Baldock has been sent off. Just going to pause it here. Just look at the shape. So they have gone. We need to exploit the wings, don't we? Because they've gone very narrow indeed. A 4-1-3-1 by the looks of it. Interesting stuff. Right, come on, boys. We need to go attacking now. And we've got to fire the boys up. If we can get an equaliser before half-time, hopefully second half, we can go out there and grab a couple of goals and finish the game off. Florentino Luis on the ball now. Poor ball, but he does eventually find it to Justin. The ball ricocheted back to Luis. Justin taking his time. Picks out Wilfred Ndidi, who gets his head on it. And we have equalised in the 39th minute. Lovely ball from James Justin. He's over. If you're wondering why he's over on that right-hand side, it's because he takes all of our throw-ins. Bit lucky there from Luis. Played a 1-2 off Yates, essentially. Justin did take his time here, but he picked out his man in Ndidi, who lost his runner. And that was a pinpoint header, wasn't it, into the top corner. Leicester City 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Hopefully now we can go and kick on because we need to beat Nottingham Forest. Currently we're up to 8th. If we win this game, we can't go into the top 7, unfortunately. But we do need to win this game. Right, boys, not happy with the performance out there. You need to be a bit better. I'm a little bit tempted to change things, maybe. Luis not having a good game. I don't want to drag him off early, though. We'll keep it as is, but he looks like the guy we will bring off. Indeed, he's having a good one. He has just scored a goal. Mind you, Tillemans is tiring, so maybe, and he hasn't had a good game today, Tillemans. Maybe we'll put Pratt or Perez in there, unless we change to a 4-4-2 diamond. If we haven't done anything by the 65th minute, that's what we're going to do. But this looks dangerous. Forest have a corner, the ball's in, it's off the bar. What a chance for McKenna that was, and we're living dangerously, boys. Still 1-1. We are going to change it up to a 4-4-2 diamond, I think. So let's have a look here. Luis probably as a deep-lying playmaker on support. Tillemans is knackered. He's going to come off. Jose Perez on for him. Barnes is actually playing quite well. Do I really want to bring Barnes off? I am going to bring Barnes off. Put Kelechi and Nacho on. Play like this. Vardy and Nacho. Perez, Vlasic, Luis, and Ndidi. Back four the same. It gives us an opportunity to maybe bring on Luke Thomas for Tommy Asu. Move Justin over on the right. Just to get a bit more on the wings, maybe. We're going to put these as attacking fullbacks as well. Attacking wingbacks, rather. Could get Pratt in there as well. We'll leave it as that is for now. We've got 25 minutes left in the game still. Come on, boys. We need to be a lot better than this. We're going to fire them up. Come on, lads. We need to see more desire and determination. We need to win this game. Justin goes a long throw. Keeps come a long way. And who's headed that in? Kaglar Soyuncu. First goal of the season for him. And it was a long throw from James Justin. That's why I've got James Justin on throws on the right-hand side as well. I know it can exploit us if they do look to counter on the other side when Justin's taking a throw on the right, but that's why he's there. Lovely throw in, and Kaglar Soyuncu scoring with his head. Keeper no chance. It's Leicester 2, Forest 1. We are going to look to make another change here. We're going to keep it like that. I might bring Luke Thomas on for a little bit. Should we bring Thomas on? Let's have a look. Vlasic, I tell you what, I'm going to bring Vlasic off and put Pratt on. Can Pratt play Mazzala? Oh, he can. So, like-for-like replacement, technically. Pratt into the midfield. I'd like to play Dennis Pratt more. He's a good player. Really do rate him. But he's down the pecking order a little bit, especially with Luis coming in. Opportunity now for Forest. Ribeiro cleared away. Iheanacho picks the ball up deep, looking to run with the ball. He needs a bit of support, boys. He's got 3 players up there, to be fair to him. He needs to pick one of them out. Iheanacho. Still Iheanacho dribbling around his man. This is not used to seeing Iheanacho play like that, and it's cleared away. Great run from Iheanacho, to be fair to him. Unfortunately, couldn't create a chance and pick out a Leicester player. Stats-wise, we've absolutely bossed Nottingham Forest today, but we can't lie. They've had their chances, and I think we have been, in all honesty, helped by the red card and terrible goalkeeping, because Justin... was it Justin or was it Pratt that took that one? Either way, the keeper came and didn't claim, and Soyuncu scores and celebrates in front of the Forest fans. Love it. Go and celebrate in front of the opposition's fans. It was Pratt with a long throw, and Soyuncu, what is the keeper doing? He didn't learn the first time. Come rushing out again, and Soyuncu was there to knock home his second of the game and second of the season. Looks like we've wrapped it up. We're 2 points outside of the European places now, although Forest aren't done by the looks of it. Ball's in. Header off the post, and how has Worrell missed an open goal from about 2 yards out? Told you, championship quality. I wouldn't be bantering this much if it wasn't for Forest. Fofana on the ball now. It looks like we're just going to run the clock down. Are we going to go for a fourth? Let's go for a fourth, boys. We might as well. Tomiyasu up the right. It looks like we've got no intentions to waste some time here. We want to go and get a fourth. We want to hammer the boys. We've drilled it home nicely, and Johnson's come flying in on Tomiyasu. Is that another yellow or red card there, surely? You thought it would be a yellow, to be fair. But Pratt with the ball in. Pratt's ball in. Cleared away. No one here at the edge of the box. It's just going to fall to James Justin. And surely the referee's going to blow the whistle. And he has. Leicester 3, Nottingham Forest 1. The highlights didn't really tell the story, because if you look at the stats there, 2.05 XG, 21 shots, 13 on target. We did kind of batter them. But I will say, Forest played well up until the red card. And they had their chances as well, didn't they? Hitting the bar and missing an open goal. But as it stands in the league, we're up to 8th. Still got a game in hand. We are currently 7 points behind 4th place Brighton. Brighton keep getting themselves up in the Champions League mix, don't they? Or in the Europa League mix as well, because last year they were on our tails in 5th, but we did open the gap. Sorry, they were 7th or 8th, wasn't they? And we was on the Europa League places. But it is, why is Sarri at the King Power Stadium? I think he's Tottenham manager. He is Tottenham manager. So he was obviously scouting us. We've got Tottenham coming up then, maybe, or he's looking at a player. That should tell us, shouldn't it? Well, by the looks of it, he wanted to see a Forest player. Is that a Forest player? It is a Forest player. So who cares what he's doing there? Right then, guys, so what we'll do then, we'll bring you back for possibly a Europa League game. We've got a quarter-final against Wolves coming up. Because we're not really prioritising it, I don't want, not too bothered about showing you that one. If we get to a semi-final, then of course we'll focus on it, because we might play a bit of a rotated side, considering the look at December. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in December. So that is probably going to be a rotated side against Wolves, but we will see how it goes. Hopefully, we'll be through by the time we play Sevilla. If we are not through, I don't want to bring you back for Thingy-Mabob and Stade Rennais, because that's too soon. If we are not through, we'll come back to the Seville game. If not, we'll come back probably for Manchester United at home. I think that'll be a good one to come back to. Big club. They're top of the league currently and flying. Where are they? How far ahead are they? They're joint top. They're unbeaten. So that could be a big test against Manchester United. So it will be Seville or Manchester United, depending on if we have qualified. If not, we will show you the Seville game. So guys, if you did enjoy that video, please leave a thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Catch me streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/ReesyFC. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time here on Reesy FC. Bye-bye.